delicious, nutritious, naked oat and almond milk. With this naked milk that you make yourself at home is that you know exactly what's in it, unlike all of the unknown ingredients that are in the long life carton milk. I dare you to go and have a look. It's definitely not natural. The only preparation you want to do for your milk is to soak the almonds prior. You can do this overnight or for a couple of hours before. As you can see, I'm not using much. That's why this recipe is so cost effective and easy. Splash that in there.
Oh, nipple alert.
Oh! And now we're gonna blend. Boom! Now we're simply gonna strain our milk through mesh that's going to capture all of the extra little particles and residue. Whoops, bit of splash. And then we're simply just going to milk it. And you just get all of that excess milk out. Yeah. Beautiful. Nice and creamy and frothy, just the way we like it. And we have milk. Because we're waste free and we want to use all of our ingredients, how good is this? With your leftover almond and an oatmeal, you can actually use this to make cookies. That'll be on a later episode, but essentially you just add a little bit of cacao, cinnamon, sugar, whatever it is that you want to sweeten your cookies up with, and pop them in the oven along with your crackers, and you've got dessert. And there we have it, your very own homemade oat and almond milk. You can see how easy it is to make, how few ingredients it takes, how much money you're going to save, and the fact that you know exactly what's in it. Regular milk on the shelves will last a lifetime, whereas this is only going to last about 3 to 5 days. So you know that it's got no preservatives and it's beautifully wholesome for the body. And that's what we want, isn't it? Unlike in all of the Okay, more. Chia, pumpkin. Because life is better when you're wetter, and because we need to make crackers, we're going to add some water to the mixture. The chia is going to be the active ingredient that's going to combine the seeds so that the crackers stay together. Bit of a sticky situation. Rest for about 20 minutes to soak in and also to activate the seeds, which are going to in turn make them more healthy for us. How good. Whilst the seeds are soaking, we're going to add our little bit of flavour. Myself, I like them a little bit cheesy, you know what I'm saying? A bit of nutritional yeast. Amazing stuff. So we're just going to chuck that in there. Nice little cheesy flavour for us. You can also add paprika, cumin, salt and pepper to taste. Make them a bit spicy with chili if you feel. Make your crackers your own. With whatever hands you have available. Stir her up. She's going to look nice and moist. It's exactly how we want it to be. After the 20 minutes is up, we are ready to lay our crackers out on some baking paper and baking tray to put into the oven. Keep the texture nice and smooth and even, so we're just gonna lightly stroke, just gonna smooth her out, right? Because, well, yeah, smooth. The consistency to be quite wet, as thin as you can as possible so we get them nice and crispy. Making sure that the oven is nice and hot, we're now gonna put our crackers in the oven. Do you smell that? I think our crackers are ready. Ready because they get a nice sort of crispy consistency. They just like peel the crackers away from one another, like so. Ta-da! And there we have it, delicious, nutritious, waste-free, naked crackers. Remember to join me next time on Go Naked at Home, where I'll be choosing one of your suggestions to cook next. Remember to comment below. Feeling seedy. Don't forget to add your tablespoon of baking soda. This is going to help the skins come off. Whilst our chickpeas are boiling, it's time to make our tahini mix. So we need to juice 2 lemons and we need to get our garlic prepared as well. Chickpeas are starting to froth a little bit. Now this is because the baking soda is reacting with the water and the chickpeas, so all you want to do is scoop that out, right? Because you know, we want to see those balls. Blend. Wait. we're gonna blend. Start your water because we'll need it later for the mixture. Before blending, remember to add your cumin, the secret ingredient, a little bit of paprika and salt and pepper to taste. And blend. Come on, I'm not wearing a sports bra. Look at that. Delicious, nutritious, naked hummus. Naked, waste-free hummus. How good. Stay tuned for the next episode of Go Naked at Home where I'll be choosing one of your suggestions to cook next. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Do is prepare all of your veggies by chopping them up. Here's some I prepared earlier. The next thing we want to do is prepare our bechamel sauce. The cashew's pre-soaked. We're just gonna put that in the blender together with a little bit of nutritional yeast. A lot of nutritional yeast. Perfect. Secret ingredients here are a bit of Dijon mustard, apple cider vinegar, and some lemon. A little bit of Dijon, a little tiny squeeze of the apple cider vinegar. It's a very strong taste, this one. Perfect. And we're going to finish with a little squeeze of lemon. Also salt and pepper to taste. Should really have juiced this beforehand, but you know. My hands are too. Now we're gonna blend. Did you know there's more plastic on the Earth's surface to go to the moon and back twice? Now that the bechamel is done, we're gonna set that to the side so we can prepare the rest of the veggies. First starting with the onion, carrots, and mushrooms, and then we're gonna add the spinach and garlic a little bit later. We're going to sizzle up those veggies. You'll know when they're ready when the onion gets a little bit clear. It's going to take you about 8 minutes. We're now going to chuck in the garlic. It's a bit easier with 2 hands.
That's so borderline.
So borderline. Finally, we're going to add the spinach. You don't want to add it too early because the spinach tends to whittle a little bit and get that, spinachy sort of a flavour. So that is the last little bit that we want to put in, and then we simply want to turn off that heat. We're now going to add our tomato paste to the mixture. Ooh. Shh, did you get that?
No.
I can't.
But I just got your reaction.
Oh my god, there's tomato sauce everywhere. Lasagna tray is just cover the bottom with a little bit of that tomato sauce. Now we're going to use our lasagna sheets and just do the first little layer on our lasagna. Beautiful layer of our bechamel, just get that in there, awesome. And now we're going to do a layer of our previously cooked simmered veggies. Did you know worldwide we produce 2 billion tons of waste per year? After that last layer of veggies, we're now going to layer her up with the lasagna sheets, and we're simply going to repeat that process. So it's going bechamel, veggies, and then lasagna sheets, and repeat. Last layer we want to do is just a nice thick layer of bechamel, and she is ready to pop in the oven. And then we have a delicious, nutritious, naked, waste-free lasagna. The next time on Go Naked at Home, where I'll be choosing one of your suggestions to cook next. Remember to comment.
I don't know. How do you want them?
Well, I mean a little higher to be honest. People say seedy, oh it's so seedy, the guy's really seedy, sleazy.
I have no idea what to say.
Really? Okay, so.
But you have to write it down.
Jesus, I think something just caught fire.
Something.
Did you know that the world generates 3.5 million tons of plastic and solid waste a day? Shh, did you get that?
No. But I just got your reaction.
Oh my god, there's tomato sauce everywhere. Well, out there. The next thing we want to do is the whilst we garlic. Actually, that was. Wait, was that a lot of nibble in there?
I like all of it. Yep.
You know, I don't actually measure anything. I kind of just go with what feels right. You know, sometimes it's too little, getting a little bit dry. Or sometimes it's too much, a bit moist. Sorry, I'll clean it up. Oh my god, I'm sorry. You know, you go with the flow. Why? What's going on? Oh. Just, you know, you add a little bit here, add a little bit there. And usually it turns out alright. It'll do. Side boob check. And like milking a cow. Well, yeah, smooth. We're now going to put our crackers in the oven. How to make your own delicious, nutritious. Let's go again. I was like, yeah, milk. Okay.
What were we doing?
Yeah. Hair then. Okay. Hair then. Okay.
What did you write down?
I haven't written anything down. Splash that in there.
Oh, nipple alert.
Sticky situation. How little it takes, how much you save, and also how much you know what's inside the milk. I'm gonna do that again. It only takes a little bit of actually 2 nip slips in the last episode.
Really?
Yeah. Obviously, bars. Feeling seedy. Sticky. We want to see those balls. Show those nuts who's boss. Okay, I've gone crackers. It's happened. It's done.
That's a blooper.
The nut of a century ago. The first thing we want to do is chop those nuts. Sometimes the nuts are a bit hard, harder than other nuts to chop. So you just gotta keep at it, you know? Just get in there. Show those nuts who's boss. This recipe is also gonna need some soaked chia, which while you're chopping your nuts, you should have already soaked. So, if you've got like me, just do that now. Just a little bit like that. Nice. Be careful with that water, not to spill it. The next thing we want to do is melt our peanut butter so it's going to be nice and viscous for our muesli bar consistency. So we're just going to put that into a bowl and get ready to turn up the heat. It'll do. Does that work? Now that we're safely back in our seats, it's time to mix everything together. So here's our already prepared chia. Amazing. Our butter, nice and juicy. Our rice puffs. And lastly, we just want to add our honey. It's sweet, delicious, and it will help our muesli bars stick together. Another spoon. 1 second. I'll be right back. Now, you knew that pineapple could double as 2 floss. Home is absolutely just making moves. Look at that. You'll know that you're done mixing when the consistency looks like this and when you have a cheeky little taste root and it tastes amazing. And now it's time for my favorite part of these muesli bars where we're going to get a little bit handsy. And just grab like little handfuls, you know, think like you're making like little bliss balls, but there's gonna be bliss muesli bars. Don't worry too much about like the shape of your muesli bars. Each one of your muesli bars is going to be its own, you know, its own individual shape and size, you know, and that's what makes them like beautiful. All different shapes and sizes. Come on, mate. Work with me. Yeah. It's alright. Did you know that if we all lived like Western consumers, we would need up to 5 planets to absorb all that consumerism and waste? We're now going to put our muesli bars in the oven. I think our muesli bars are ready. Oh, yeah. And there we have it. Delicious, nutritious, waste-free, naked muesli bars. Join me next time on Go Naked at Home, where I'll be choosing one of your suggestions to cook next. Remember to comment and subscribe below.